Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Tyler.
And I'm Luke.
And welcome to episode 30. Woo! 30 of Holy Heck, I Really Like Love Live. Our podcast where we go take a look at each song in depth from the very beginning and right now. Whoa. From the very beginning until right now and analyze them, give our opinions. And we're 30 episodes in. I'm not even going to edit that out. We're fine. This is kind of like when you get like a little too comfortable with your girlfriend and you kind of start doing
and you
like...
kind of fart around her.
Yeah, like just kind of like, you're going to clean that up? No, kind of things. So hello everybody. Here we are. Today's a lit episode. I'm so happy to discuss the songs. Where do you want to start? You want to start with questions?
Let's start with questions. Yeah. What do you got? All right.
So we got one coming in from the question was, what is your favorite unique song that we have not covered in the past? So that means essentially no After School Navigators and no more One More Sunshine Story, because we did that last episode. And we got one from Psycho Every Day. This is a bit of a story, so strap yourselves in. The following is what was going on in my head when I was trying to pick my favorite unique song that had not been talked about. So I can't pick the metal song about eating food? Great, I guess I gotta think harder about my pick. Looks into the distance to see Maki's face slowly moving towards mine while saying, "Don't worry." I found my pick! Sudden missile labeled Discussion Episode 10 shoots her down. No! I'm doomed to never find a favorite song. Dame Dream Warrior is pretty good, but not unique enough for my taste. What am I gonna choose? Wait, the marching band song, but what's it called? I only refer to it as Toko Toko Doki Doki.
Same!
I remember it now. It's Tayo Oi Kakeru. I barely even know it either. Final answer. I've just known it as the tuba song for the longest time, like unapologetically. Like that's the tuba song. I've said it before, just songs that have a Japanese name, I am just completely lost 90% of the time. Unless it like has kind of fusion like Mijuku Dreamer or I Love the Song to Death. Where Tayo, I love to death, but it's got tubas and they're good.
It's got tubas. Yeah, I kind of wish I had thought about that one. It didn't even come to my mind, and I love that song, and now I'm disappointed in myself.
That's a good song, the tuba song.
The tuba song.
What about you, Luke?
So we got one here from Absolute Field, and I picked this one because I wanted to talk in the movie commercial voice more. So we got Rob Schneider was an animal, then he was a carrot, and now Rob Schneider is a school idol, and he's about to find out that being a school idol is harder than it looks. Rob Schneider is Chica, rated PG-13. Now we can get into his actual comment. So anyways, I get the pattern with the more character-focused solo songs, more so with Yoshiko and Riko's preview released today, but I have high hopes for Hanamaru's solo song. I don't pronounce Japanesey things. People insist that it's not Hanamaru or King specifically, used to her fullest extent, but I don't really see it. Like, I think I appreciate it when singers work within limitations and strive for that more unique sound, and I definitely don't think King will slouch on that, even if some people want her to go all out. Nor do I think it will be inferior to her going all out either. So, hopes it's going to be a good song. But yeah, the one unique song I can think of is going to be covered next episode. So, and today
which is this
next episode. And today...
Wait, going back to King real quick, whenever I hear Oyasu Minasan, our bonus episode this week we talked about that a lot, so if you want to go check that out. I'm so happy when I think of King, like as a person, how she was like just in a room doing like Love Live covers and like cosplaying Love Live and just singing all these anime songs, and now she's like actually on stage performing. Like I just feel so happy for her, dude.
I feel so happy just whenever I think of King, so it doesn't even have to be about her, just like whenever I think of King.
And King's about to find out that life as a stapler isn't easy. Anyway.
So what are we doing this week, Tyler?
We are doing Yume Kataru, that has more words after that. Yume Kataru Yori Yume Utaou. I always just called it Yume Kataru. Specifically, I called it Yume Kataru because that's what they call it in the song, which is not the name of it. So
yeah, that's what I call it also.
Yeah, and Sunshine Pikkapika Ondo, which I think is a sleeper, one of the best composed songs in the whole franchise. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. It's really good.
It sucks.
Oh. No, but I think both of these songs, the first song, which is the EP, hello? The ED
okay?
is...
I did that earlier. No, I said OD earlier.
Oh, in the other episode, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
In the bonus episode that we recorded the same day. By the way, if you watch the bonus episode and you're watching this now, yeah, we still I still got construction equipment because it's the same day and it's only like 45 minutes apart. So sorry. But anyway. Yeah, no, I feel like this song gets the ED treatment, which is kind of not good because I like it a lot. But kind of like you listen to it when it's the ED, and then after that it's kind of like, oh, you know, I heard that song a million times, no need to listen to it again. When like the second half of the song is like just as good, if not better. And then you got a whole nother B-side, which is super good. So I thank you guys for showing up and listening to this song today because, man, I just want to just expose people to this song. And like the little hidden things about it, because there's so many cool little Easter eggs in Sunshine Pikkapika Ondo that are just so neat, and I want to talk about them.
Yeah,
but
probably talk about Ruby.
I will. Probably Ruby is like the least I have to talk about today in Sunshine Pikkapika Ondo, for being honest. Does that count for a Ruby quota? That's like 1 out of 10.
That's one.
I must say. All right. So, without any further ado, do you want to hop into Yume Kataru?
Let's do it. Let's Yume do it. 'Cause we talk about songs getting the OP treatment a lot. How there'll be group parts in the beginning, and then they try to cram too many solos into the second half of the song, and it just kind of becomes a cluster, and it doesn't sound great. This song does it really well. It happens in EDs quite often also. This song does it really well where we get 3 solos to start off the song from the second years, and then we get 6 more solos in the second half, but there's not 9 solos in the second half. So it doesn't feel crowded at all.
Yeah, I was going to say...
I really like how they do that.
I was going to say how I think this is the best use of the OP-ED formula that exists, really, like in terms of the song.
Yeah.
Sorry about the hammers. In terms of like...
Yeah, how's it going, Hammers?
In terms of like the song actually just being like a relatively like really interesting song that you really want to listen past the first like, you know, OP-ED part, you know, that actually plays in the show. I think the formula of just adding 6 people instead of 9, it's just it prevents people from getting one word, and that's really lame, you know.
Yeah.
A bigger fault in this song is the fact that Kanan and Mari have to share a like they go back and forth, which is like cool. It's like a cool dynamic, but at the same time they do get a little bit less than everyone else, and that kind of sucks. But at the same time, like,
yeah, but they're gay, so it's fine.
Yeah, they love it. So yeah, no, I do think the song is a really great like the formula done right, basically the proven success formula time and time again, just done really, really well this time, instead of it sounding like, okay, you know, wouldn't really listen past the first like minute very much, but okay, you know, kind of feel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Past the first 1:30, it still feels like a completely different song.
Yeah. So I would be doing our friend Throwaway 93257 EJ,
who just finally subscribed to us on YouTube.
EJ just subscribed to us on YouTube. A little late to the punch there, but hey, we'll take it. I would be doing him a huge disservice if I did not mention the percussion in this song. It's real good. It is super good. There's the fills. There are so many. Like I probably sound like an idiot right now because I I'm not like a huge drum guy, and all I can say is the percussion sounds really good. But there's just so many fills, and they just always seem right. And I don't know any terms. I don't know how to describe this, so I sound like a goddamn no girl right now. But oh my goodness,
girl.
they all just sound so. Hello, Hammers.
I've said it before, and I'm sure I'll say it again. Those parts in Love Live where the backing kind of drops out and there's only the drum there with them singing. This song does it super well. The song has one of my favorite versions of those in any song.
Oh, the bridge
at the end. Yeah. That bridge at the end is just fantastic. I love that. How they use the percussion there.
I'm gonna play a little clip.
The percussion leads into it, and then the percussion completely takes over the instrumental, and it's great.
This is kind of cheating in terms of me liking a song, but the little itty bitty line cliche at the end of the chorus that I'm also gonna play a little clip of.
There it is.
That's the cheat codes. It's like they're whipping it up in the studio and they're like, oh, we gotta please Tyler. This is how we do it. It's cheating, dude. I don't know. Like you'd think I'd get tired of it after a while, but I just don't. I love it so much.
Yeah, it's nice having those things in music that you can always look back to, and you're like, that's my fetish.
That's my thing. Can we talk?
For me, it's Umi singing low. For you, it's line cliches.
Hey, it's cool.
And Ruby, just Ruby in general. Say Ruby real quick.
Ruby, hey, Ruby, 2 out of 10.
2 out of 10. There we go. We're racking them up today.
So our question for this week is, what is your favorite thing to build while someone is recording? Let us know down below. The Hammers are letting me know down below on the bottom floor. So I want to talk about the beautiful irony that is the composer and arranger for this song. This is my favorite. So both the composer and arranger, they are, oh geez, hold on, Akihiko Yamaguchi. Okay, there we go. And they made such classics such as Music Star. You got your Music Star, but then you have the beautiful irony that is the fact that they made Baby Maybe Koi no Button. And why that's so funny, if you're new around here, is we've kind of coined a term, Baby Maybe Koi no Button syndrome, where it doesn't matter how good your song is. If you're on the same CD as Snow Halation, you're always going to be overshadowed by Snow Halation, basically. And Snow Halation obviously being any song that's immensely more popular than the B-side. So what's so ironic about the fact that he made Baby Maybe Koi no Button is that he also made Matete Ai no Uta, which gets almost completely overshadowed by Aquarium, Sweet and Sweet Holiday, which gets completely overshadowed by Love Marginal, and
that's pretty good.
And Hello Hoshio Kazoete, which not to a lesser extent, but gets completely overshadowed by Angelic Angel. So that is some beautiful irony right there.
So he is Baby Maybe.
This is the Baby Maybe man. This is him or her, maybe, I don't know.
This is them. Oh, that's
that is like really that is something good. I'm happy I dug a little bit around to find that. I'm big happy about that. It's a good song.
But it's kind of a weird reverse, because you could, like, obviously this song is pretty iconic. It's the ED. But you could almost say, like, I almost want to say it gets overshadowed by just how immensely strange Pikkapika Ondo is.
See,
yeah, obviously it doesn't. More people are gonna know about this song than Pikkapika Ondo. But then people discover Pikkapika Ondo and they're like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, it's a very weird situation because, like, having an OP or an ED song is like automatic popularity, right? There's so many, like, there's so many, like, anime only fans or people who, like, dig into the discography to find, like, maybe a few songs that aren't in the anime that they like a lot, and that's cool. But everyone knows about this song. If you know Love Live, like, chances are you've seen the anime and chances are you've heard this song. So this song, like, unquestionably wins in popularity. But then you have, like, the people that listen to Pikkapika Ondo and just appreciate it for what it is. And you're like, oh my goodness, like, what is this? And it almost overshadows this song just based on sheer uniqueness alone. Like, you can't forget the goddamn Ondo song. It doesn't work like that. You don't forget the Ondo song. But then, like, this song is so popular, so who would win?
It's almost like Listen to My Heart and After School Navigators. Listen to My Heart is the A side of that CD. And After School Navigators is the B side, and completely overshadows it. That's that reverse.
It's gotten to the point where it's like, I see Listen to My Heart and I'm like, what song is that? Oh yeah, it's the one on the After School Navigator CD. Like, it's not even like, oh, it's the Nico Rinpana. It's like, oh, it's the B-side, and it's not even the B-side. Like,
yeah. It's like, it's not quite, this isn't quite on that level because more people are going to know about this ED than Pikkapika Ondo, but in terms of how unique the song is, yeah, it works like that.
Yeah, it's just so neat. What a cool concept to think about.
Actually, like this whole episode is this entire like review of this song is just wanting to review Pikkapika Ondo.
No, there's more stuff to talk about in this song. Yeah. Let's talk about the Sunshine/Love Live guitar, which is a term I just coined a second ago.
It's coined. It's official.
Coined. I can't describe what makes this tone of guitar so Love Live and so anime. It's very like it's in a lot of J-pop songs or J-rock, I guess specifically, but there's just a certain tone of the guitar, and if you listen to this song and you're like a big fan of Love Live, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Where it's like really popular in this song. It's really popular. I think the other best use of it that I can think of offhand is Otomeshiki Renai Juku, which is the Nozomi Nico song from 100 years ago. It sounds almost identical. Like it's just the tone they use. Yeah. I don't know what it is. Some other examples are Maho Shoujo Madoka Magica, Maho Tsukai Hajime Mashite, the Nico song.
That's a reference to an old episode.
Yeah. Mirai no Boku no Washiteru Yo, the season 2 OP, and Yosara wa Nandemo during the solo. It's just I don't know what it is about it, but that's the. I love how I called it the Sunshine guitar first, but then I listed like 32 Muse songs. That's just how it works.
Yeah, the guitar shows up everywhere.
It's just
kind of version of guitar is everywhere.
And I don't know. I mean, being a guitarist, I feel like I should be able to tell you exactly what it is about it, but I really can't pinpoint it. It's just really, it's just the sound that Love Live makes and the sound that a lot of Japanese music makes, and I like it a lot. And it's really prevalent in the song, especially in the beginning, like na 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 na. It's right there. It's screaming with the drums. It's good.
It's almost like a light shred, but it's not actually a shred.
It's far from a shred, but it's like I know what you mean. It's like a nice riff.
Yeah, it's hard to explain. I don't even play guitar, so I'm not even going to try to explain what it is. So
can we talk about?
Give me some of those. Give me some of those high school tuba, middle school tuba. There he goes.
I would nail the elementary school clarinet portion of this song. All right, let's talk about the fact that Kaguya's white ass castle is in this song, and not really. The whole
Kaguya's white ass castle. Yeah,
it's in this. I remember the first time.
There are some woos.
Yeah, no, I mean, they're not actually in the song. They're like manufactured, like partially hydrogenated woos in the song by like the audience. Where it's like when I first saw the first live at the delayed viewing when that was a thing, they shoehorned that into every possible song they could, but it really fit in the song where it's like Yume wo Kataru na 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 woo woo, and you know you get it. So that's something that's cool. I kind of like do that from time to time on my own, like Yume wo Kataru na woo 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 woo. It's good. Big fan.
Yeah, this is a good woo woo song. This is a good hype song.
This is
even though it's a cart song.
I guess it is a cart song, huh?
Yeah, it's a cart song with the pom-poms. They each get their own individual cart.
Oh yeah, it's still a good song though.
Still a good song. No, it's just weird to like find a song that can kind of hype you up, and it's a cart song.
That's happened a lot. Like Gmo I was like one of the more like I think.
I guess Gmo I was a cart song.
Yeah, it's like it's hard to believe Gmo I was a cart song, but then it's just like so incredibly like hype, or at least I was like they were just screaming on the carts. The carts could not contain them.
And not actually playing the ukuleles. It's false.
Dude, that was the biggest mess of
Let us know down below what your favorite cart song was.
Oh, there's so many good cart songs. All two of them. One quick shout out to the... I don't want to call it a callback. I don't want to call it a reference because I want to believe that Sunshine is like its own entity. But I really think the pom-pom part is very, very similar. In the actual like ED. Is very similar to everyone crowding around Maki's piano and Rin having the maracas. Like, big fan.
Yeah. Yeah, the actual video for this, the EP is like super nice and super good. Obviously, you guys have all seen it because I doubt that anybody watching this has not watched season 1 of Sunshine.
Like, and not even
and
like
if you haven't, shame
one
on you.
episode. Oh, 2 episodes. The first ED is hand in hand technically.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to talk about
tell that
Yeah,
story?
hell yeah. I've told the story before, so sorry if you've heard it. When I first got into Love Live, I started with Sunshine, just because why not? It was the popular thing at the time, and everyone told me I could. I was watching the first episode, and Luke was kind of my guide through the whole thing, as he still is for some obscure references. But anyway, and I was just like, I messaged him. I'm like, dude, this EP is the EP again. This ED is the most lit thing I've ever heard in my life. This song is so good. And he's like, yeah, you know, it's pretty good. And then I got to the next episode and I was like, wait, hold on. And I was talking about Hand in Hand, which is still really lit, but like I didn't realize.
Whoops. You just thought, yeah. I remember the next, like a day later, maybe later that day, he was like, "Wait, Luke, were we talking about different songs?" He's like, "I maybe," and he sent me a Hand in Hand. I was like, "This is not the ED."
Yeah, the same kind of thing happened. We've told this story too, where I was like, "Dude, the Kotori Hanayo song is so good." I was like talking about how much I like the song, and like Luke's reasoning was like, "I mean, someone's got to like Suki Desu like that much. Like, I mean." I guess there's someone in the world that has to like that song a whole lot, and then I was talking about Koko Hakabiori Desu the whole time. Same
yeah, where we got mixed up because there's two different songs.
But anyway, this has been going on for a lot longer. I have like a total of like 4 bullet points for this song. I was not ready to talk about the song analytically. I was just ready to gush.
Yeah, this song is a gusher. It's kind of like a Zori Jumping Heart. Yeah. This song is a gusher.
You're ready to move on to... Okay, I don't want to call it the star of the show because I'm sure there's going to be some differing opinions here. But I'm going to do it anyway. Are you ready to move on to the star of the show here, Sunshine Pikkapika Ondo?
It sucks. It doesn't actually suck. No Love Live songs suck.
Now, if there's any first-time listeners or people who are going through our podcast, maybe to discover some new music, I can only imagine that your reaction after hearing that, or at the very least, the first time you ever heard that song, or your reaction was probably something along the lines of like, huh? What? Like, huh? Excuse me? Huh? And that is really good. That's good that you have that reaction because it means A, you're exposed to new music, and B, I don't know, it's really good. Is what I'm trying to say.
I think that's what they wanted people to think when they heard the song and go, huh?
I can't speak for the popularity of Ondo music in Japan because I am so far from an expert on it. But I don't know how much of Love Live is geared towards international audiences either. But if their goal was to get international audiences to listen to some Ondo music, then oh my god, they did such a good job. Like
they have succeeded.
So Ondo music, if you don't know, is just a very traditional Japanese like folk music genre.
Yeah, genre.
And, it's usually kind of like the it's kind of part of like the Oban, I think it's called, celebration, which is just like local community dances, and it's just really. I'm not gonna say it's really popular again because I don't know about the extreme popularity of it, but I have heard this genre being used a lot, so maybe a little popular. But no, it's just really cool. It's just straight up Ondo music. I remember when I was looking at EJ's thing that he wrote on the Love Live wiki just for songs that you can listen to based on what genres you like. Like it was, metal, go listen to Loveless World, go listen to like, self-control type deals. For this song, it was like miscellaneous stuff. Sunshine Pikkapika Ondo. Ondo music, and I looked. I'm like, what the hell is Ondo music? Hello. But
that's that Westerner. Nobody knows what it is.
Yeah, give me some country music.
Yeah.
I know about that.
Give me that Hanamaru solo. Yeah.
So in addition to doing a giant disservice to EJ last song for not talking about percussion, I'd be doing the whole world a disservice right now.
The percussion is so important in this song that she could when they performed this at the second live tour, the percussion is so incredibly important that she just sat up there in the middle of the stage with a giant drum to play on.
I'm glad you derailed this conversation to that, because it's not where I was going, but I did want to talk about it.
Yeah. Well, we're talking about percussion. Let's talk about how important it is.
Let's talk about percussion while we're here. All right. It's good. No, again, whenever we talk about Japanese songs, we just spaghetti all over the floor when it comes to mentioning actual instruments that are in this song. So as far as my knowledge goes, there's a big drum, and there's some other clangy boys. Like that's the analysis.
And you use the drumsticks on like the edges of the drum and stuff. I don't know what that's called. I've seen a game of it. That's as far as my information goes. Shout out to the people that can play the game really well. That's impressive.
Yeah, Anchan just smashed one of her drumsticks, I think. I haven't actually seen the video of her breaking a drumstick, but I know it happened.
I think she broke it or threw it away, or like threw it by accident. One of the two. I'm not sure if she broke it or threw it. But yeah,
I hope she got another one. I mean, I'm sure she did. But
no, she just went ham with the one in her fist.
Oh yeah,
that'd be funny.
Right, so while we're on the topic of the live show, Luke, let's
Well, I just wanted to bring it up for a second.
Nah, it's okay. Well, we're already here. Let's talk about the rest of the live show. Uchichi was there. Can we talk about Uchichi?
Yeah.
You guys know who Uchichi is?
Dude, he's
our giant
he's our walrus friend.
Yeah, our aquarium walrus, who I think either became or originally was the mascot of the aquarium around the area that Aquas is from. So that's cool.
Yeah, I'm curious if he was before or if he is just now.
I'm pretty sure
Love just accidentally made him.
Have you guys seen their actual town now? Like in real life, it's
like
it's just covered from head to toe in Love Live. Just because it was like this nothing town, and then all of a sudden it's just the biggest tourist spot, which is really funny.
That's the good stuff.
I hope the locals don't hate Love Live to death because of it.
No, dude, they're probably so happy. Billions of dollars. That's a tourist trap, man.
Well, like store owners, yeah, but I just imagine this like grumpy old men sitting there going like, it was
this used to be my nice she town.
Yeah.
You know, we got all these weebs.
Alright, so I really do want to talk about Ondo. Alright, so wait, let's backtrack a little bit, do a little reverse sound effect here. Can't talk about Ondo music without mentioning Aina. Mari Seiyu. So, for those who don't know, Aina is an all-Japan folk singing champion.
Yep.
#1, the best folk singer in the world.
In the universe.
Japan. Yeah, in the universe in Japan. And I've learned through a lot of Wikipedia articling and a lot of comment sorting through that the traditional way to sing Ondo music is with hella vocal intonations, where, I mean, if you want to know what those are, just listen to Mari's part of the song, where her voice just goes up and down constantly, na 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 na, like she just goes crazy
without the voice cracks.
Yeah, well, I mean, they are voice cracks, but good.
Yeah, but good voice cracks. Yeah.
No, so especially on the last word that Mari says. I don't have the lyrics in front of me right now, but that last word she says, at first I just thought it was like, wow, that's good, and I didn't realize why. But then I looked into it and I'm like, wow, that's good because it was very much intentional, and that's awesome. That's so cool. I just think it's so cool how she was able to, like, you want to talk about like Seiyu's being able to sing a song and like match the backing. There is nothing more matching the backing than being like, oh hey, a folk song, I can do what folk singers do, and just doing it so well. Like, I don't want to knock the rest of the girls for not doing it, because I mean, A, they probably didn't know, and B, you know, they're trying their best to do their character voices, but for Mari and Aina to do their character, not only do their character voice, but do like the kind of vocal intonations incredibly well. That's so impressive. And I think for that, it's one of Mari's best vocal performances, albeit a little small compared to others.
If you guys haven't gotten the opportunity to go find some of Aina's folk singing, you should. It's like very enthralling and very enchanting. It's not quite on the level of like, for me personally at least, but this is just because I'm a sucker. It's not quite on the level of like King Seiyu, like non-Love Live work, but go watch some of Aina's videos of her doing folk singing. It's very, it'll mesmerize you.
There's a video, I'll see if I can find it. I found it the other day of Aina like just sitting around with 2 other girls, and they tell her to like, they tell her like, hey, sing folk music, and she just screams.
And the other 2 are like startled.
I know, they're like,
she just sits there like screaming for a minute. Yeah, super good video.
It was a really, really.
I think one of them is actually, I think one of them is Soromaru.
I was gonna say that, but I thought like, no, I must be thinking of something else.
Because there is a video with her sitting around hanging out with Soromaru and another girl. And I think that one is it. Don't quote me on that though. No, nobody quote me down below in the comments.
Okay, just check the video. No, not the one with Soromaru, but she did hang out with Soromaru. However, I did get to see these horrified and shocked expressions of the girls sitting next to Aina doing this, and that alone was worth looking up the video again. They're just like, they have like the most like nervous smiles. They're like,
yeah, you're doing it. You're doing it.
You're doing great. I'm sure it would sound really great if there was like backing in the background, but I mean there is none, and she's just in a room, so she's just screaming.
Yeah, we'll link that in
at
the
different intervals.
We'll link that in the description for you guys.
The video is called. The video is called Aina, which is a bunch of A's.
High quality weepertainment.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so can't let Aina hog the spotlight though. Let's talk about everyone else. I think the other song that I think of when I think of what happens in the song is Guilty Eyes Fever. In a song where just everyone fits so snugly in their vocal role, and I wouldn't imagine it happening any other way. I feel like this is a song like that. Would you agree?
I would agree to an extent. I feel like Guilty Eyes Fever is a lot more precise in what it's doing vocally, while in this song there's a lot of like, it's obviously not them going off and kind of doing their own thing, but it kind of feels like that in the chorus sometimes, where like people are just kind of going all over the place, you know? There's no, it doesn't feel like there's a lot of, how should I say this? Do you kind of see what I'm saying? I'm missing a word here.
I do see what you're saying. It seems like less. It seems more concrete in what they have to do. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. Well, in this song, it almost feels like they're just kind of going out and doing stuff, and it sounds good.
What I was talking about though was like just the fact that like.
Yeah. I agree with you on like everybody fitting in perfectly. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. The big example is Rikako, so Riko, Aikon, Yoshiko, and Daya, so Arisha, being like the last part where it's like na 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 na.
Yeah.
They just fit in so well, and the other two just are all Genki about it. The other two being whatever year group we're on. So, and yet this song has 3 verses, but it doesn't seem like a drag. You know, it's like they had to fit everyone in the song, obviously, because they couldn't just like not give a year group their verses or whatever, or just like cut one short. But it just feels so perfect. Like I wouldn't want the song any other way. It's so nice.
I agree with you. There's like this weird like sensualness to Riko in this song, especially at that part, which feels like very off-putting and kind of strange, but it also like works.
I was gonna say the same thing about Icons.
Very, like, yeah, all 3 of them in that part have this slurringness to it, and it's very good, very smooth.
It's kind of like I don't know. My heart doesn't like drop often, but it's like when I saw, which we'll get to the PV for this song. We're not there yet. in the PV with air quotes, if you can call it that. When Aikon walks on and she's like kind of like pseudo clapping her hands, rubbing her hands together. She's like Subarashi. It's like, oh, whoa, hello.
Yeah, because there's like 2 PVs for this song. If you really think about it, it's so weird.
Yeah. Okay, was there anything else? All right, let's talk about the composer, and wait. Yeah. Oh, okay. Woo! Everyone bow down to your boy Effie, or maybe your girl Effie. No, it's a boy. I checked Twitter. Effie is in fact a male. So the other person, the composer for the song is Ito Matsumi, who only wrote this song or composed this song and Kurekara, which is like okay,
super good.
But
those are
but
both
Effie,
very good.
Effie is the person who makes every song, all of them, every single one. This song plus every other one. So there's Bokutachi, Kimi no Kokoro, My My Tonight, which I put on here specifically because it's the other really Japanese aesthetic song. The other being one of the other 37 that exist.
Yeah.
Everything. Effie has made everything. Effie is such a good composer. Well, arranger in this case, but still. So, before we get on to the Mimi PV, can we talk about the story of the dance for the song?
Yeah, we can.
Alright, so I didn't know this until today. I knew a kindergarten in a Numazu kindergarten like danced to this song. That was like really nice. It was really sweet when it happened. I was like, oh, check it out, look at that. What I didn't know was that they created the dance for this song.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I learned this today. I was like, no way did they actually make this dance. And they did. And if you watch them dance to it, especially in the Mimi PV that we've yet to talk about, you can tell it's like, this dance is really simple. And like, it could work for kindergartners because it was made for kindergartners. And that's so crazy and that's so cool of Aquas and I guess Lantis for opting to make that the official dance. That's so nice.
And even before that...
That's just a wholesome story. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, it's wholesome as hell. Even before that, there was a video that they put out, which was them at like a fireworks show dancing along to it. It wasn't like very well thought out. They weren't obviously singing it. The singing was put over the top, and I don't even think it was the full like 4.5 minutes that the song is, or I think it's like 4.5 minutes. Yeah.
I think the song's 5.5 minutes. I think it's a long ass song.
I closed out on my Chrome.
5 minutes and 22 seconds. Yeah,
wow, okay,
long as hell.
Wow. And then that's a great video. Then we had the kindergarten video, and then we had the meme-strosity video.
Oh, geez. This video, if you haven't seen it... Okay, first of all, it's uploaded to the official Lantis channel. This is an official thing. This is shot in 420p.
Yeah.
Or 480p, sorry.
It was shot back in 2007.
They are all over the place. There is borderline nothing professional about this video. They are just having the time of their goddamn lives. And if you haven't seen this video, you are missing out to the strongest degree. This video saved my life.
Yeah. Like, I remember, I think we watched it like 3 times in a row the night when it came out. You and I just sat in a single video.
We just didn't stop watching it. It's a gift that keeps on giving. Every time you watch this video, you notice something else about it. Like you'll watch it the first time and be like, "Oh, look at King, she's so great." And then you watch it again, and then you notice like Icon doing like the funky pyramid in the background. It's like, what's going on?
It's such a mess. The audio isn't overlaid on it. The audio is just the audio that was in the room when they were doing it.
I think it's both. I think it's like overlaid, and then you can like hear them with the song in the background.
You can hear them laughing, like
screaming.
Everybody in the background laughing at the person who's performing at the time.
It just looks like they went to a dollar store and bought like a bad camcorder that only shoots in 480p and recorded it themselves in the afternoon, then handed it to Atlantis exec like, "Hey, people will love this.
Hey, put this up."
It is such a great video, and I
so
really
good.
Can't recommend that enough. And then after you're done with that,
also.
Oh yeah, after you're done with that, you can click on Ina screaming.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. We got all kinds.
End
of
your night with a load of memes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, jeez. Not to mention, this song has, albeit Japanese, but 100% manufactured hype in it. We were talking about
we
we were talking about how in Awaken the Power, the easiest and cheapest way to get your audience to be hype as hell about your song is to add some highs. So, na 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 na, hi. There's highs in this song, but there's also Sakoina and Asore and hi yosho at the end of every line. So
it's
while
so
I might be a caveman American and like don't know what these mean or when each of them are, because they change quite often, but if I wasn't screaming all these at the live show, probably none of them at the right times, but I just, hey, Sakoina, I don't even know what it is. They could be saying like kill your parents. I'd be like, hey, Sakoina.
Hey. Oh, Sabenya.
So, on a compositional note, I mentioned this last episode, and this is just kind of a footnote because we already talked about how much we love the song. What I think a well-composed song is being able to play off the backing when you're singing and going like above and beyond, and like not it doesn't have to be like hella unique, but the song still has to be like good, obviously.
Right.
And I think this song does that, and they just do it like to an insane degree. I think this is by far one of the best composed songs in all the Love Live discography. And it's a shame that not a whole lot of people know about it or would initially be kind of like skittish of it, judging by the fact that it's Ondo and nobody knows what the hell Ondo is over here.
Yeah, so. It's one of those songs that every single part of it fits together perfectly like a puzzle, and that's when you get those incredibly well composed songs like Majuka Dream.
Yeah,
where everything works. There's nobody. Yeah,
there is not a part where I'd be like, I don't like this, or I wish this was somewhere else. It just that doesn't exist. That doesn't happen. The song is borderline perfect.
Yeah. And I mean, there's no vocals that are getting stretched too far, and you feel like they're out of their comfort zone. Everybody just works perfectly together, and it just makes a beautiful blueberry cake. And
it's okay if the song like isn't super for
it's
you.
Not okay.
Like that's like this song. No, but so we hope you like it, because I like it. So coming right off of that high note, let's talk about our question today. I feel like there's a few static things that goes to the word well composed, right? Like, song has to be good, song has to make sense, song has to like not be bad, essentially is what I'm saying. Not that there's any at all bad Love Live songs, but you get what I'm saying. So in your in your words, what do you guys think is a really well composed Love Live song that's not Sunshine Pikkapika Ondo? I guess you could say Sunshine Pikkapika Ondo. So like what about that song makes it really, really well composed to you? It could be an underrated song, it could be Snow Halation. Your choice. So Luke, what do you got?
So my favorite, or a song that I think is very well composed, I don't think a lot of people latch onto, is Aki no Anata no Sorotoku. That's the Lily White song, that came out in winter a couple years ago, and that song sticks with me as a interesting song and a well composed song. When I first started playing SIP, that was the loading screen song. And so I've always thought about it. It's got a lot of instruments doing a lot of different things, and somehow it all comes together to fit well. You got the three girls in it, Nozomi, Rin, and Umi, are going all around in their vocal ranges and excelling everywhere they go. So that's a song to me that I think is very well composed. What about you, Tyler?
I was like panicking at first. I was like, what song is that? Oh god, it's sensory overload.
Banana.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. I got it now. I just didn't know it by name. I was like, oh no. My other song in tradition of you doing a Muse song and me doing an Aqua song is also not going to be full unit, but that's okay. I wanted to do Jisenjo no Cinderella, which I am so excited to talk about. Again, incredibly weird genre, like kind of like a jazz swing mix that doesn't really have a name, which is cool. Like I said, I already gave my definition of what a well-composed song is, when they can play off the vocals and like the instrumentals really well to create something above and beyond level incredible. And I feel like it's another song up there with the greats. Maybe not. I think it's at or a little bit below the other two that we mentioned today.
Yeah, I think we've talked about it, and we put this in solid A tier.
Yeah, if Sunshine Pikkapika Ondo and Mijuku are S, we think this song probably belongs in like high A, right?
Yeah, the top of A.
So I just think it's so amazing. Like everybody has like the right voices when they need them. Basically, like in the little xylophone part right in the middle of the second verse, like na 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 na. Like they managed to lower their voices and make it sound like here we are at the waltz, because that's what they're doing. They're getting smashed on a cruise ship.
Hell yeah.
And it just comes to this just grandiose ending where it's just they're screaming. It is bombastic in a good way. Synonyms here. It is just, man, this song is perfect to me on every note, and I think it's an incredibly well-composed song. And I hope we didn't just steal two options. I bet there was like one person in the comments like, I can't wait to talk about this obscure Lily White song. No one will say this one. And
man, I can't wait to talk about that third year Blu-ray song. Oh no, I'm out of options.
So
let us know down below.
Let us know down below, as always. You guys want to hear a recorder cover of Sunshine Pikkapika Ondo?
Hit me.
We did it.
Don't die on us. So remember to subscribe, drop us a like. If we get to 4 billion likes, we'll be thankful.
Yeah, wow, what a nice group of people.
And like us on Facebook, check us out on Twitter. Those are all down below also. And vote on that straw poll, homies.
Vote on that straw poll. I didn't see the results. I don't know what we're gonna get today.
Yeah, we're gonna wait it out. We're recording this on Sunday, so we'll give it a little bit more time to figure out what the two songs are gonna be.
Yeah. So in the meantime, 7 trillion likes for face reveal.
Yeah, 7 trillion likes for new profile picture.
7 trillion likes for the first episode of Center Stage to be released. Jesus Christ. We're working on it, we promise. Alright, we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching, as always.
See you guys next week.